Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel video today. Today I going to make chicken chow mein. It's a Cantonese style. This chow mein is very popular in South China, Hong Kong, and also in the restaurant in the United States too. So let's just get all the ingredients ready. I have a chicken. I pick it up from the grocery store. And also I have a chow mein noodle over here, some bean sprout and veggie. So let's start to chop the chicken first. After I chop the chicken, I need to marinate them for 10-15 minutes if I can. So the chicken I just put in the freezer for 2 hours. That's about 6 ounces chicken. So why I put in the freezer for 2 hours, because it's easy to cut in that way. So I can cut it very uniform. So I put these two parts first, then I can do it. Each piece is going to be the same size. Very important when the meat is the same size, and then they can cook in the same time. So now it's finished chopping. So I put in the bowl over here. Now let's marinate it. I need to fill my chickens over here a little bit. So they're a little bit too dry today. So I would like to add some chicken broth. I make my own homemade chicken broth, but you also pick it up from the quality one from your local grocery store. Put some soy sauce in there. This is soy sauce. A teaspoon of the soy sauce, and I also put a little bit salt over here. So I just go ahead to stir them until all the water get into the chicken. A little bit. So they're a little bit too dry today. So I would like to add some chicken broth. I make my own homemade chicken broth, but you also pick it up from the quality one from your local grocery store. In there, this is soy sauce. To taste, it looks like need 1 more tablespoon. You can see your chicken. The noodle later. So it's gonna take like 5 minutes. I turn on the high heat with 5 cups of water. So when the water is boiling, so let's chop the veggie first. Start to chop the vegetable. The veggie today I have green cabbage. The main veggie is the bean sprout, because the crunchies in there make it very tasty. And then I have a purple color of cabbage, green color of cabbage, and both purple color of onion and white onion in the same time. So I also have a green onion, so celery, and also some carrot for sweetness. I have green cabbage. The main veggie is the bean sprout, because the crunchies in there make it very tasty. And then I have a purple color of cabbage, green color of cabbage, and both purple color of onion and white onion in the same time. So I also have a green onion, so celery, and also some carrot for sweetness. So let's that, and like to slice them in the middle. That way it's easy to cook. So 1.5 inches long. Here's a carrot. So I slice them. The carrot just for color and sweetness. I have this enough. So slice them as small as you can, but watch out the finger. I like my carrot when it's very small, but it's very soft. Carrots ready. So I move this one over here. So this is two onions. One is pepper, one is white. So I chop the onion is very small. Then that way, the line it up is easy to chop. So you can do it this way. So now is the green cabbage here, and a little bit green cabbage, probably about half cup. So I get a little bit less for the purple here. So I light this up again. The celery. I would like them to be stripped because everything else is stripped. That's one thing. And some ginger. Remember the ginger, I do not cut out peel out the skin, because of the skin part, my grandma told me is have a lot of benefit for our body. So keep it as much as you can, but if they're dirty or look not as nice as you want, you can take out some of them. So the ginger probably about a little bit teaspoon, but depend how you like it. My family love the ginger, so I have a little bit more today. So I have a garlic over here. The garlic is kind of small, so I make 2, 3, but normally 2 is good too. So then I have a bean sprouts over here. The bean sprouts that much. So we start to cook through right now because the chicken is there for 10 minutes. I need another 10 minutes to cook, to get ready for the noodle. So depend how many people at home. So one package is perfect for one person over here. So I can do 2 today because I kind of feel I want to cook a little bit more for next day. I bring it, let my family bring it to lunch today, tomorrow. Lo mein noodle is very good for the next day, for take it to work or to school. So now the water is boiled. So okay, normally take 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. Take another minute, that's gonna be good. So I have to wash out and take a line for me to pick it up. Okay, sit on the, for the one probably don't have a wok, and then I'm gonna show you how to use a skewers to cook the chow mein noodle today. So I turn on the high heat over here, and let me fill this almost ready. So I start to put on the oil, 2 tablespoons of oil. So I put gingers in first. And now it's a garlic. So I'm going to use both sides of the garlic. I want you to pay attention because I'm going to put half and half, and that way we can cut down our cooking time. So on one side, I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon of hoisin sauce. So I put these 2 sauces over here. Let the oil cook down the sauce first because that way is more flavor. So I add the chicken on the side to make the chicken brown. Also, I want the chicken is 60 minutes cooked. Turn over the chicken when it's golden brown. So I move the chicken and the sauce on the one side. I start to cook the veggie on the other side. Now the chicken is about 70% cooked, so I put on the side of the bowl. I start to add the veggie on the pan with the sauce over here. Of course, I like to put the green onion and purple and yellow onion first. So let them get some flavor come out from the veggie. Then all other veggies together. So, as you can see, I like to flip the veggie, but if you don't, you can use this two-part spatula to spatula like this. That's the divide too. Now the veggie almost ready, so I put the chicken and the lo mein together. Now I can do it with the spatula. I have a soy sauce. I put this is chicken broth. I put 2 tablespoons of a soy sauce in the chicken broth. 2 tablespoons of cooking wine in the chicken inside the chicken broth, and make this all flavorful. So now it's time to add the liquid. Remember, the chow mein noodles are very important. They are soft and have a little bit completely soft. I like to use this liquid. The tips over here, don't put too much liquid in the same time. I just keep the pan is moist. A little bit red, but not too many sauce over there. So what we're looking for the pan, over here is dry, completely dry. But the noodle have a sauce is in the liquid in the noodle. So this is my second time. I put the rest of the sauce in there. And Cook another minute. That smells very, very good. And everything comes together like now. Sesame oil. That's the last packet for sesame oil. A little bit white pepper. That's going to be perfect. So now this is ready. I'm gonna put in my dinner in my tray, serving tray right here. So I'd like to put everything in the middle if I could. Just slowly let it go, and the chicken come, or the Mary come on the top of your dishes. 2. Put a little bit more oil on the top. Sorry, everybody. You guys need to eat more oil. Okay, now it's time to taste. The happy time is the taste time. Let me get my glass of champagne to celebrate my first YouTube video. Clean up my mouth before I taste my ramen. It smells so good. The sesame oil, oyster sauce, and hoisin sauce together, and the soy sauce. Just perfectly mixed together. Ramen just perfectly soft and get all the texture from the chicken broth and the sweetness from all the veggie we put it in. Thank you very much for your watching. See you next time.